It has been far too long since I've featured a vintage Technic build on the channel, so I'm keen to build and showcase this set for you. This is set 8462 called the Tow Truck. It was released back in 1998, includes several pneumatic functions, 774 parts, and is one of only a very select few Technic Lego sets to feature air tanks to store compressed air for the pneumatic functions. For me, this was a set I've been after for quite a while, as not only have I always admired the odd retro, sort of almost sci-fi look of this model, but it also comes from that golden age of Technic sets from the mid-80s to late 90s that I really love. This is when Lego Technic designers created sets that were highly playable and looked good, but still had that classic exposed look to them where you can see all the inner workings and technical mechanisms of the model. I bought this set from Bricklink as a new condition set with the parts sealed in their bags, but the seller I bought this from did note that the box seals were not intact. I'm keen to get the set built, play with it, and then come back and showcase it for you. Enjoy the speed build, and I'll be right back.
1, 2, 3.
Now, if you were wondering why I was waving my finger and doing a thumbs down in the speed build sequence just earlier, it's because I didn't realize until almost the very few last steps in the build that I was missing 4 key 16L beams that are required to finish off the body or the outer framework of the model. I've since ordered some replacements on Bricklink, and those arrived a few days ago, which has allowed me to finish the model and get the rest of the filming for this video done so I can showcase this beautiful Technic set to you. And it really is a beautiful set. I'm so happy to have this in my collection. It's got that kind of quintessential vintage retro Technic vibe to it that I really like. I love having this set, and I want to show you the model sort of with me on camera so you can get a sense of the scale and the size of the model. Now, while I talk, I'm just going to rotate the model on my turntable so you can check out all the different details close up because I've got my second camera going as well. I really like the blue color scheme, and I like these sort of teal green type accents for the seats and the dashboard sections of the cab. I think they look really cool. Overall, the blue color scheme looks superb, and you've got a mixture of black and grey colored elements with a few stickers here. Unfortunately, the stickers, being quite old, sort of over 20 years old, don't really have too much tack to them, but I think they're sort of holding up okay. I noticed a couple of the stickers on the air tanks here on the side seem to be sort of lifting a little bit, so I'll sort of have to see how they go. I quite like it that the crane arm here and all the different details on the back, so for that main lift arm, the pneumatic hoses and so on, are all exposed. We really want to see in our Technic sets all those different inner workings exposed so we can see them kind of activating as we play with the set. I'm going to rotate the model through to this side and show you a couple of the features. Now the model does have hand of God steering, so there's a knob here on the top, and that works quite seamlessly, quite well. You can see it sort of turning those front wheels there. It's very easy to roll this model around and play with the set. There is a knob just on the front here that allows you to rotate this front crane. It works quite well, it's very smooth and quite easy to do. And then of course on this side we have the pump here that allows you to pressurize the pneumatic system. The great thing with this model, it's quite unique to this model, I think only a handful of other models have this feature. We do have sort of air tanks either side that allow you to store compressed air. And what that does is actually give you a bit of longevity in your play with this model. I'm able to activate those pneumatic functions multiple times before I have to repressurize the system. I think that's really cool. I'm going to go ahead and get this system pressurized now. It really takes a long time to do this. I'm still going. Still going. Okay, finally there. The system is pressurized now. I'm just going to change views quickly because I want to demonstrate the features with another model. I'm going to show you how these pneumatic functions work. I wanted to originally demo the features of the tow truck using my modified set number 8070, the supercar. But due to the scale differences between the two models, the tow truck was having trouble lifting the larger scaled car. So instead I'm going to use a smaller model, which is called the Future Car, set number 8437, released in 1997. Let's start by backing the tow truck up and deploying the wheel lift via one of the pneumatic control levers located on the driver's side of the tow truck. As you can see, the Future Car's front wheels fit well into the tow truck wheel lift recesses. And after that, I'm able to use the second control lever on the driver's side of the tow truck to raise the main boom arm of the tow truck to lift the front wheels of the Future Car up off the desk. The pneumatic control lever on the side closest to camera allows me to deploy the crane arm. I can then manually winch out the hook and secure it to the Future Car. And finally, we can successfully tow the car away. Well, this video has been a lot of fun to prepare and make. I really hope you've enjoyed watching the video and of course checking out all the details and the functions of this beautiful vintage Technic tow truck set. If you like the model, leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what you thought of the video. Maybe even let me know what your favorite vintage Technic Lego set is. I'd really love to hear from you. That's all from me for now. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.